Come on. You still got it. You all right? Yes, good. Okay.
Timing wasn't right, so that's what's so difficult about this particular race is you don't get any do-overs, you don't get the luxury of an extra day or an extra week. And it's the first Saturday in May, one time.
How long does it take you to move on from something like that? Do you ever move on from something like that, or it's just on to the next race?
It's the type of business you got to be pretty resilient. You got to bounce back, but you're always gonna have those what-if moments, and that one's gonna linger for a while.
With how everything played out to now be back in a spot with another favorite, I guess what's that say about maybe the frustration then and this hopefully leading to something better?
I mean that's what keeps you going is the hope of hopefully the next good one to come along, and so we're blessed and fortunate to have a horse like Fierceness here.
Todd, talk about your long association with Johnny V. Obviously you guys have been teaming up for 30 years. It seemed like in recent years, you were spreading mounts out a little bit more, but obviously Johnny's on Fierceness and picked up the mount last fall. But talk about that long association.
Yeah, I would say we've had arguably as long of an association as there is in the business. I'm not sure of the exact numbers, but I think it's approaching 2,000 wins together over a long period of time. I think Johnny's consistently ridden at the highest level for 8 years now, or however many years it is. Phenomenal career, phenomenal consistency. I think he's tactically one of the best, if not the best riders of all time. He's a great positional rider, and we've seen he's had success in this particular race and every other race that there is.
What's the best thing about having Mike as an owner?
Well, I mean, it's entertaining. Now, Mike's, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's great to have an owner who's so passionate about not only the industry but his horses and the business, and brings a lot of energy. And, we have a lot of fun with it.
I'm trying to recall, did he give your Hall of Fame introduction?
He did.
What made you pick him?
One of the best hour and a halves of everyone's life.
What made you pick him? Obviously, you could have gone a number of ways.
It was, I just think because of our relationship, and I thought, he was the right guy to kind of deliver the right message. Would things get at all dangerous in the winner's circle if he won? I'd say it'd be dangerous at all times when he's around. But, yeah, I could see that being a little. There's going to be some body blows if that happens.
Todd, you mentioned that the works don't get more important than this, and they don't get more scrutinized than the works of the favorites before the Derby. For the layperson, though, could you tell us, sort of elaborate on what you were looking for, what you saw out there?
Well, I thought what was impressive about it was he gradually picked it up throughout the work. Showed great energy coming to the finish line. Super gallop out. Love the way when he turned up the backside, and I'm looking at my watch going, wow, this horse is just galloped about 112 and change, and then he puts his ears up like he's totally relaxed and doing it in hand. So you don't see horses do that very often.
I mean, nothing's in a vacuum, but can you talk about him coming into this race against this field versus past years when you've come to the Derby?
I think we've only had one favorite, and it gives me a similar feel to Always Dreaming. Coming in off a Florida Derby win, the horse is training really well, and hopefully, we just can have everything continue to go as smoothly as it has so far. But yeah, it kind of gives me the same feel. Just I think from Johnny being on the horse, and he was on Always Dreaming, coming off a Florida Derby win, and coming into here and having a good work over the track.
Mike his first Derby victory.
I think it'd be awesome, and certainly with the disappointments we've had, he deserves one. Well, I mean, I think that everyone in the industry is trying to do everything that they possibly can to continue to improve the safety, and it looks like Churchill's made some significant changes to the surface, and hopefully that is a big component of added safety. But it's on everyone's mind. It's everyone's responsibility to try to step up and take the initiative to continue to improve. And I think we're seeing that from all areas of the industry.